Hey guys, Adrian here, and today we have a review of the Logitech Notebook Riser N110. So this is the notebook riser. This is a laptop stand, not a cooler, but a stand, the N110. Now this allows you to provide ergonomic fit for your laptop, and I actually got this a long time ago, and I haven't done a review on it. This allows you to have an ergonomic fit for your laptop, so that you can type more ergonomically, or easier on your back and stuff like that. Also, that you can see the screen, so it's not it's more at a slanted angle. It's not only easier to type, but viewing angle as well. So you don't have to, the laptop's not on a flat surface. You don't have to be hunched over or anything like that. You can adjust it to your perfect viewing angle. So this is a couple things. Again, like I said, it's a nice stand. It elevates the laptop, so it's maybe a better eye level, and like I said, it makes it easier to type. And it's just, ergonomic wise, it's a great product to get. And they have, multiple ones of these. So this is the ergonomic stand here. It has two rubber feet here that you can pull down, or flaps, I should say. This holds the laptop from sliding out. I'm going to show you how it looks here later on with my MacBook inserted. But basically, this shows, you can set the laptop down, and it supports the actual laptop. Now, pulling this out here in the back, looking at it, the back is kind of looks a little more complicated. In the front, it's a very simple design. On the back, looks a little bit complicated at first, but basically you lift this tab right here, down here, and you got to make sure this is not unlocked. So it's kind of confusing at first once you first get the product. You want to pull this tab right here, and you can lift up, and here you have three viewing angles. You have, sorry, let me move that so you guys don't see a complete shadow right there. You have the 20-degree angle, the 30-degree angle, and the 40-degree angle. This allows you to adjust your height or your level of, you can see slant there, and I can pull this down here so you guys can kind of see this. Sorry, should move the camera back more so you can see this. Alright, so you can see here, this is the 20-degree angle, and moving in here we have the 30-degree angle, which you can adjust as well. I'm going to go ahead and adjust that so you guys can see that. And 20 to 30 is not much of a difference. Again, it's just depending on your viewing angle of choice, and you have to make sure it securely snaps in there. And again, that's the 30-degree angle. And of course, the biggest jump is to the 40-degree angle, because this is more closed in. Sorry, if I can get it to snap. And again, this looks more like this, so you have more of a raised laptop than you would, more spaced out. So again, adjusting it however you like it. Maybe obviously your laptop would be much more elevated and slanted compared to the other ones where it's more kind of laid back. So depending on how you want it on your surface, on your desk or whatever, this is how it looks. And again, you have your two rubber feet right there to stop it from sliding. And on the bottom here, you actually have this little circle. There's also a rubber pad on it. So if I can lift this up so you guys can see this, you can see this little rubber pad here, which does collect dust, especially if a glass desk like mine. Alright, so I'm going to put the phone back down here and balance it out so it doesn't tip over. And carefully move this back so you guys can see this. So the N110, again, you have your little tabs over here, and you have rubber feet. Not necessarily, these aren't rubber feet right here, but these are just little feet that allow you to kind of prevent it from sliding, but it's not rubber. Again, you can just click this, adjust it, and snap it where you like it, and lay it down. From there, you would take your laptop and insert it in. So I'm going to put this front facing here so you guys can see this. Actually, I'm going to put it on 40 so it's easier to put on the desk here. Okay, so I know it's kind of white right now. You guys can't really see anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach over here for my MacBook and just set it right on top here and open up the screen so you guys can see a little bit of what we're talking about. So here we go. Here is my MacBook. It is on the elevated stand here, and I'm going to rotate the N110 Razor here so you guys can see a little bit more. I have a nicer angle here, and so you can see here, this is you still have access to your ports, everything like that. You get a more elevated angle, so your wrists aren't necessarily, flat. They're more elevated, so it's more natural to type. Kind of like what an iPad stand does or anything like that. It just has a better typing angle. Not only that, while your screen is kind of, you think it'd be slanted, it's kind of perfectly straight, and you want to adjust it. Obviously, a ergonomic tip. You want your top of your screen to be eye level. Sorry, a little bit of a stutter there. Other than that, you just want to make sure so it's nice and your keyboard's perfectly adjusted. Not only does this, make ergonomic, but it also saves you space in terms of, rather than having the laptop completely laid down, you just have this nice vertical stand you can store whatever, like a wireless keyboard or something like that. This also creates space in front of you, so you can use, for example, like something like an Apple wireless keyboard. It's what I do. I use this Apple wireless keyboard with this MacBook hooked up on the stand, and it works very nice. I use my MacBook more in desktop mode. I hook it up to an external monitor, but I use this case or the stand nonetheless. Alright, and the final thing what's also great about this case is it's a kind of more expandable. What I did is, and since this case doesn't really, or stand I should say, case, doesn't necessarily cool your laptop pad, or, cool your laptop, it doesn't really flow heat through the bottom. I actually use an external, laptop cooling. This is a ClearMax. This is just a cheap one I got on Amazon. And it actually fits under. Now I can still put my laptop on top of the ClearMax, and I'll still be using the actual Logitech notebook riser. So it's still rised, and I can just plug this little cable on the side, and it will cool my MacBook off so that it stays at appropriate temperatures and stuff like that. So it's, it's not meant for that, but you can expand it if you like. So finally, over again, the pros. It's a great notebook stand. It retails for around $30, $30 down. I'm sure you can get it for $25, $20 range if you search online or at your local store. It's a simple build, simple material. Just, it's plastic, has a rubber feet. It has a simple color here. You can see the green and gray scheme. And it's not hard to use. You just adjust it. It's adjustable. It helps you ergonomically, which goes a long way when you actually, use it a lot. And if you use your laptop a lot and you want to, you'll notice the difference. Trust me. Again, it's something that can be raised with anything. I mean, a lot of people do a lot of do-it-yourself type things. They use filing, like office supplies, do notebook stands, but this just makes it much more easier, makes it easy to use, and it does fold up, so it's nice and neat to take on the go if needed. So that's great pros about it. Con-wise, again, it's a riser, not necessarily it's a stand. It's not a a cooling pad, so you're not going to get any cooling of any sort with this laptop pad, because your laptop is still going to be flat on the surface on the top, and you're not really getting any airflow circulating anywhere but the normal way it would if it was on a desk or anything like that. So with that said, if you're concerned about cooling and stuff like that, may not be the notebook riser for you. Anyways, guys, this is the review of the Logitech notebook riser N110. You can look up more reviews over at digitaldojos.com. I'll also have a post of it again, so go over to digitaldojos.com. Don't forget to comment and rate, guys. It really helps a lot. Like the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.